Hey, it's Brett from Fredericton Kia. Today I have a special treat for you. We are looking at the 21 Sorento. All new to 21. We're going to be doing a full walk around of all the features of this particular one. So I want to start this video off with the question, and that's, what was your favorite feature from the previous generation of Sorento? Now that we have the 21 in, we're going to see all the new features. So what was your favorite feature about the last generation, and what is the feature you're most looking forward with the new generation? So let's jump in, let's have a look at the new 21 Sorento and what makes it so unique and so cool to hit today's market. Alright, so let's start with a little bit of background. We're going to have a look at the different trim levels. I'm not going to go into depth because I'll be here all day listing off features, but we start off a little bit different with the LX Plus, then we move to the LX Premium. We chose the middle of the road. We are with an XLine right here, just because with my experience, we find the middle of the road trim levels give you the best value to features you can get. And this so happens to be the cheapest option, the most value-packed option to get the 2.5 turbo. So what do you get when you get a new Sorento? Let's have a look at the base model first. Even in the entry-level, most basic Sorento, you're getting some pretty cool features like the solar glass, the privacy glass, the acoustic laminated windshield. You're getting power and heated mirrors, as well as standard forward collision assistance, lane keep assist, lane follow assist, and more. Now let's take a few steps ahead and have a look at the XLine. So what do you get when you get the XLine? Well, to start with, it's the 2.5 liter, 281 horsepower, 311 foot-pound engine that is absolutely insane for a four-cylinder. Not to mention 3,500 pound towing capacity when properly equipped, and great fuel economy too. You're looking at 8 to 8.5 liters per 100 on the highway and about 10-11 in the city. Once you get past that break-in period, it's only going to get better. So powering this beautiful monster right here, we have the 2.5 liter turbo SmartStream four-cylinder engine that is gas direct injected. That's the GDI that you see. And that's an all-new engine to this year. You're going to see it come out in a lot of our other vehicles. The regular 2.5, the 2.5 turbo, that's going to be the new standard for Kia. Alright, so now let's get on with the main event, the looks. Let's start with the front here. We're going to have a look at some really cool key features like the new daytime running lights that also act as your turn signals. We have the new headlamp design. As you can see, there's 4 individual different lights here. This particular model, you have your projection halogen lights. When you move up in trim levels, these become full LED. One of my personal favorite designs, that's the all-new Tiger Nose grille. We do have an overhang here in the front to give it a little bit more of a boxy, bolder, aggressive look. A little bit more modernized. You don't get that cheap piece of plastic that runs around the front like you see a lot of our other competitors have. And of course, these incredibly sculpted hot stamped grills here. As you can see, there is an actual concave here, so the whole front is very well sculpted, very well designed. Nice big open areas for the intercooler and airflow. Up on the glass here, tucked behind this clever little black badge, is this optical sensor, and that's going to be for your lane keep assist and your lane follow assist to see where you are on the road. So I just want to take a second and admire the paint job on this vehicle. Kia has done a really good job color coding and actually putting paint on the vehicles. Alright, so the XLine. We've seen the front, we've seen the engine. Let's have a look at the side profiles. So with the XLine, you get a few exclusive features for the XLine, like a suspension lift, the 20-inch black rims, XLine badging that matches the body line to flow down the side, black mirrors, and the black roof rails. Continuing on with the side profile, as pointed out, we do have the XLine badging, the black mirrors and the black roof rails. And you also get the privacy windows, so the nice black tinted windows, the nice gloss black sills as well, and the black chrome finishes that wrap around the window, which I think is a nice touch. This does have keyless entry, as you can see by the little buttons on the doors. Touch it, unlock, simple as that. And one of the big key design features that Kia does so well, and that's continuing the design ideas. So we're all about the simplicity of a line. As you can see, body lines that wrap around and match the peaks of the grills, sides of the headlights, and continue that uniform look all the way around the vehicle. So now we come around to the back, and Kia has been doing so well at their rear ends. Look how bold and beautiful that is. We got the nice overhang spoiler up here, your LED high mount up there, LED combination lamps in the back, of course all-wheel drive, standard in all of our models, and a nice higher end feature that we're starting to do with more of our vehicles, and that's the nice big branding across the back. Sorento. That really stands out. Now you're probably wondering, where's the rear wiper? There's nothing sticking out here, there's no real indication that this would have a rear wiper. Well, it's tucked away up here. Higher end look, and of course it does have a little bit better functionality. You don't have to worry about as much stuff building up. When it snows, you don't have ice resting on it. So let me show you real quick. As you just seen, quiet and discreet, gives it a higher end and much cleaner look all over. And now let's move into trunk space, because I know that's what we're waiting for next. Right off the bat, we have a massive opening for the rear end, and as you can see, I can clearly walk under the actual trunk lid itself. I'm 6 feet tall, there's still probably another 4 or 5 inches ahead of me. No problem with clearance at all. Nice big open trunk space. We do have the little flip-up cargo tray here. In this little cargo space, there's your tire inflator kit as well as a little storage cubby. Now this is a 6-seater configuration. Everything below the XLine is a 7-seater. Everything above the XLine is a 6-seater. So that means driver, passenger chair, then we have the 2 captain's chairs in the second row. And as I'm about to show you, we have the flip-up third row right here. So unlike the previous generation of Sorento, the new 21 Sorento, the third row is the place you would like to be. Not only do you have your own AC vents, your own USB chargers, but there's also a tremendous amount of cup holder space, storage space, and it's a very comfortable place to be all around. Now, one of my favorite features, and especially if you're busy, you're always buying stuff and you hate having the hassle of setting it down, moving around, and moving the seats. Wouldn't it just be nice if you could hit a button and have all the extra space you need? Let me show you. So there is 2 buttons right here that you can hit and automatically fold down your middle row. And just like that, you have the full advantage of having all of your seats folded down without having to open any other doors. So now we get to have a look at the middle row. So let me open up the door for you, give you an initial first impressions here. So this is what you're greeted with when you get into the middle row. Now the nice thing is the middle row seats, they do adjust just like a regular manual front seat. So I have a bar underneath that I can slide with and a reclining lever right here so I can get nice and comfy. Tons of room to recline and move forward. Now this seat's all the way back. The driver's seat's set to where I'm going to be, and you can see with this seat all the way back, I still have all sorts of leg room. I can slide it forward, give the third row more room, and I still have plenty of leg room. Headroom, I have over a fist of room above my head, so if your kids are taller, if you're driving around 4 adults, they're going to be plenty of comfortable in the middle row. The actual door itself is kind of cleverly designed, so not only do we have a big cup holder right up front, there is a very discreet and slim bottle holder right there, and they have a pull handle with a raised lip so it's easier to grab and pull in. Alright, so the moment you guys have probably been waiting for, and that is the driver's position. So up front, you're greeted with a very upscale, high-end interior. Everything is laid out very linearly, symmetrically, lines flow all the way around the inside. One of the biggest things is the touch point. So everything is a soft touch material. The dash, the stitch upholstery, the leather surfaces, everything is designed to give you that high-end, high-quality look and feel. We got the leather-wrapped heated steering wheel that heats 360 degrees, leather-wrapped shifter, heated front seats as well. And what's unique about this one is we have the steering wheel mounted paddle shifter. So you do have paddle shifters even in this trim level here. So we have the new upscale radio and infotainment layout up here. As you can see, you get this big black banner that kind of wraps it all together, gives that unified look. Gauges and our 4.3-inch supervision cluster up front. And the cool thing about that is even in the base model, you're getting some extremely important information like your tire pressure sensors, your all-wheel drive information, and as you go through the menu, you get more. So it's got your standard Kia 8-inch radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Bluetooth connectivity. What I want to point out is once you go up to the SX trim level, this becomes a 12.3-inch touchscreen. So this entire banner becomes touchscreen, which gives it that much more of a high-end look. There is a wireless charger, and the location is a lot more intuitive than the previous generations when you just used to lay it in there. There's an actual cubby for your phone to sit, 2 fast charge USB ports, and 1 serial USB port to hook up your phone to the radio. Moving down a little bit further, we have your drive mode select. So there is standard drive mode and terrain mode options, even in the base. This does come equipped with the auto stop start feature, which you have the option to turn on or off at your will, which I love. Electronic parking brake, auto hold feature, so you can take your foot off the brake and stop start traffic. It's going to hold you there. We do have the downhill control assist, so kind of like a manual vehicle, dials back the engine gears, uses engine braking rather than riding that brake, risking slippage and preventing accidents. There's also parking distance warnings, and as well as camera views that you can change and alter. So if you park in a garage, you have your parking sensors on, it's going to go nuts. It's going to go off because you're right by the walls. I like that you can turn that off if you find it annoying, or leave it on for that advanced safety. So this has been the 2021 Sorento. We had a look at the XLine today because it is the best middle of the road option in my opinion. It's the cheapest version of the 2.5 liter turbo that you can get into, offering you the almost 300 horsepower, over 300 foot-pounds of torque, all the other good stuff that you are going to enjoy about the Sorento to make it easy to use and easy to remember. So, 21 Sorento here at Fredericton Kia. The drive is yours. Come check one of these guys out. We have one of almost every trim level, the LX, the XLine, up to the SX as well. So one for every budget, one for every taste. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on our Facebook and our YouTube channel for all sorts of good stuff to come in the future.
Fredericton Kia. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out all of our social media, and visit our website at frederictonkia.com.